Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to check and disable Angular radio button by default. So guys, before going through this video, please visit my previous video how to work with radio button in Angular and how to code for radio button and work on the radio button in an Angular application. So in this video, I'll discuss few points, that is how to check Angular radio button by default and how to disable Angular radio button by default and what is the check and disable attribute. So guys, to uh, to get a radio button checked by default in Angular, I'll go to my application first. So here is my create employee component.html. So this is the code for radio button for male and female. Okay, so here this radio button showing one is for male and one is for female. Okay, so if you include the checked attribute on one of the radio button, we expect that radio button to be checked by default. So when the form initial loads, but you will discover that it is not in the case because due to ng model directive here. Okay, so in this example, I'll add the checked attribute, okay, on the male radio button, and when the form is displayed, so it will not be checked. I'll show you by implementing. So checked, save the changes, go to the terminal, new terminal, and I'll run my Angular application here. So guys, here my Angular application is compiled successfully. I'll go to my browser, I'll click on this create tab. So see guys, this mail button is not checked. Okay, however, so here if I'll remove this ng model directive from the radio button, then it gets checked as expected. So ng model directive is removed for the radio button, so I'll remove that one. Okay, and click on save. So if you go to my browser, so you can see by default as soon as my page loads, so mail button is checked by default. Okay, so click on list and create button, so you can see the mail button is radio button is checked by default. Same way, if you'll implement for female radio button, checked, and if you remove that ng model directive, click save and go to here, you can see this female radio button is checked by default. Okay, but this is not the right approach. Okay, because few in few Angular application version supports and few of them it's not support, but as per the Angular latest, we'll follow the different approaches. So with Angular template driven forms, we use ng model directive for two-way data binding. So the moment we put it back in place, checked attribute doesn't work. To make it work, include gender property in the component class and initialize the value of the radio button that you want to have checked by default. In our case, we want the male radio button to be checked by default. To achieve this, we need to include the gender property initialized to value of male in the component class, that is the ts class. So this is the ts class, create-employee.component.ts. I'll go here. Okay, and here I'll mention here gender equal to male. Okay, so I'll mention here in the constructor section. Okay, I need to remove comment this one. Okay, and I'll mention here gender male. So if I'll go to my browser, then you can see the mail button is checked by default. Instead, we have not removed, no need to remove that ng model directive. Okay, so it's working as expected. Same way, if you mention here for female, save changes, Okay, and you can see this female radio button is checked by default, but after implementing in the TS class. So at this point you will have male radio button checked by default when the form loads. Now even if you remove the checked attribute from the male radio button, okay, it is still checked by default when the form loads. So this is because of the two-way data binding that we get with the ng model directive. For our form we do not want to any radio button to be checked by default, so remove the checked attribute and gender property from the component class. Okay, so this is not the right approach. So I'll show you the dynamic one after a few discussion. So to implement the real-time scenarios without removing any ng model directive from radio button, and also no need to implement the static for male and female radio button to be checked here in the TS class. So there is one simple solution is we need to implement this one in the ng on init directive in ng on init function, right? So this dot gender equal to a male. So in this way we can make it as the correct approach in the Angular. So this dot gender, it is implemented in the component class. So see here, if you create the sheet is showing the male as well as is showing gender is male here in the employee form model. Okay, same way if you'll implement for female, save changes, go to here, save, click on create, it's showing female radio button is checked and here gender is female. Okay, so this is how we are doing just check radio button by default for male or female. Okay, now we'll discuss about how to disable the radio button. Okay, so guys, like so like we have checked attribute, there is one more attribute provided by the Angular, that is disabled disabled attribute. Okay, so here if you will put here disabled and save the changes, go to the refresh it, click on create, so it is disable both the radio buttons here, right? If you even I have mentioned here disable attribute in one of the radio button, but still it disabled both the radio buttons. Okay, and so it is not disabled attribute is not working in the Angular latest up version. So there is one easiest way to do it. So there for that we need to implement this one dot disabled equal to true. Okay, and here I'll mention here in the male radio button, save the changes, come here, refresh it, go to create, and you can see only male radio button is disabled, and we can and the female radio button is enabled, right? Same way for if you want to disable the female radio button, we need to implement in the female radio button section here. So here if I'll go to create and refresh it, go to create section, so it's showing only female radio button is disabled and male radio button is enabled, right? So in this way we can enable and disable the radio buttons by default as well as check the radio buttons by default. Okay, so I'll go to my before that I check some the points. First point, we have discussed about how to check and disable radio button, what are the checked and disabled attribute, and this attributes is not supportive in Angular latest version. So there is the some of the Angular version is supported, but for not for the all the Angular latest versions. And after implementing the check and disable radio button, I also run my Angular application and show the output. So these are the right approach for disable, single option disable, that is attribute.disable equal to true, right? And for male and female selected on load, that is if you want to check by default for any male or female radio button, so in the ng on init method we can implement this one. So it is tightly coupled and it can be not be it can be it is working in Angular latest version as well, right? So this is all about so this is the code. So this is all about the uh, discussion on this session. So before that I'll just show you the code. So this is the code for radio button, and in TS class this section I have implemented. For that, checked and check the radio button by default for male or female radio button. Okay, so guys, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.